How much time do you truly have left? Beyond 30. It still sounds young, doesn't it? 60 years old or over 70 years old? But perhaps, when you look in the mirror, you already see the delicate lines time has etched around your eyes. A silent testament to years lived. It's no longer the age of grand, unbridled dreams that stretch endlessly into the horizon. Instead, it's the age when we begin to pause, to look back, and to softly, yet profoundly, ask ourselves, how much time do I really have left for what truly matters? And this isn't a question born of fear, but of a dawning awareness. A shift from the boundless energy of youth to a more measured understanding of life's finite nature. It's the quiet whisper of the soul urging us to consider what we've prioritized and what we might be letting slip through our fingers without notice. This moment of reflection, this deep internal query, is a universal thread that binds many of us as we approach and move beyond the midpoint of our journey. Perhaps, like me, you've felt this subtle tug. This feeling that the sand in the hourglass is flowing a little faster now, each grain a precious moment. You are not alone in this poignant inquiry. Many men, many women at this stage of life begin to see the world with a new, more discerning clarity. We are here, in this shared space of reflection, to explore this question together. If this question resonates deep within you, if you feel the silent weight of time's passage and yearn to live with greater purpose and less regret, then do not turn away. Because what we're about to explore is not about dwelling on the Yao past, but about awakening to the profound power of your present moments, transforming them into a legacy of meaning. As we journey into our 40s and beyond, a subtle landscape of change begins to emerge. You start to realize those you once considered closest, kindred spirits who walked every step with you, have now, almost imperceptibly, become distant, strangers. The paths diverged, the conversations thinned, and the once unbreakable bonds now feel fragile, perhaps even broken. Many dreams from your 20s, they simply remained behind, unfulfilled, gathering dust in the archives of your youth. There are those ordinary afternoons, aren't there, when a wave of emptiness washes over your heart for no discernible reason. A quiet ache, a hollow space that defies explanation. It's the echoes of what once was, the silent recognition of what might never be. This isn't a sign of weakness, but a natural, often painful part of life's grand unfolding. It's the universe gently, sometimes firmly, reminding us of the impermanence of all things, people, dreams, and even our own youthful selves. And this feeling of quiet loss, of paths diverging, can be profoundly unsettling. It's the realization that life is not a linear climb, but a series of beautiful, sometimes brutal, transformations. But in this very recognition of what has slipped away lies an immense opportunity. An opportunity to appreciate what remains and to consciously choose how we navigate the shifting sands of time. This profound awareness, though initially painful, holds the key to a deeper, more meaningful existence. The age of 40 is no longer merely about intellectually pondering philosophies. It's when we truly come face to face with impermanence, that immutable law of the cosmos. It manifests through each quiet farewell, each profound loss that leaves an undeniable void, each precious moment that once gone can never ever be recalled. We begin to understand not just intellectually, but deep in our bones, that life is a fleeting shadow. For this profound truth, we turn to Lucius Aeneas Seneca, the great Roman Stoic. Seneca, a man who navigated immense personal and political upheavals, understood the fragility of life and the deceptive nature of time. In his poignant essay on the shortness of life, he argues that life isn't inherently short. Rather, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we squander a great deal of it. He wasn't saying life ends too soon, but that we choose to make it short by mismanaging our most precious resource, our time. He saw the common, man is constantly busy, yet busy about nothing truly important, postponing true living until an elusive later that never arrives. He wrote, "Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous portion has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all invested well." Seneca's words cut through the noise of our busy lives with the sharpness of a philosopher's blade. They compel us to ask, are we truly living each moment or merely passing through them? Are we so consumed by tomorrow's worries or yesterday's regrets that today, the only time we actually possess, slips by unnoticed? This isn't about rushing. It's about being present. It's about realizing that every choice we make with our time is a choice to either enrich our lives or to allow its precious essence to simply evaporate, like morning mist in the sun. And then, in the quiet solitude of those reflective moments, or perhaps after a profound encounter with loss, you begin to understand, not just intellectually, but deep in the marrow of your bones. There are truths, immutable and undeniable, that truly anchor a meaningful existence. You understand that health is the most precious commodity, one that no amount of wealth can purchase. It is the very foundation upon which all other joys and endeavors are built. You realize that family, if still intact, if still present, in its completeness, is a sacred gift to be cherished every single day. The laughter shared, the quiet support, the simple presence of loved ones. These are threads of gold in the tapestry of life, often taken for granted until they begin to fray. And finally, the most piercing truth. Time, once it has passed, waits for no one. It flows relentlessly onward, a river that never returns to its source. Every tick of the clock is a moment unlived, a word unsaid, a hug unshared, if we are not truly present. This is not a realization meant to induce panic, but to ignite purpose. It's the universe in its gentle wisdom, guiding us towards a profound tin thuk, an awakening. An awakening to the reality that our true riches lie not in possessions accumulated, but in moments lived deeply, connections nurtured, and a body and mind cared for. This understanding is the first step towards reclaiming control over what we can control, how we choose to spend the precious moments we have left. It's the silent revolution within, where we choose presence over postponement. 1. Embrace deliberate slowness, living in the present. Just as Seneca warned against squandering time, the Stoics advocated for present moment awareness. Don't let the rush of life blur one day into the next. Consciously slow down. When you eat, taste. When you walk, feel the ground. When you speak, truly listen. This isn't about doing less. It's about experiencing more in each moment. Practice memento mori, remember you will die. Not with fear, but purpose. This Stoic practice isn't morbid, it's a powerful motivator. A daily, gentle reminder of your mortality isn't to scare you, but to clarify your priorities. If today were your last, what would truly matter? This perspective cuts through trivial worries and highlights what deserves your precious remaining time. The discipline of love, philanthropia. The Stoics believed in a universal brotherhood. This translates to practicing compassion. Love more freely, forgive more readily. Anger and resentment consume our present moments, robbing us of joy and peace. As Marcus Aurelius suggested, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. The act of forgiving liberates you, freeing up precious emotional time. Prioritize your inner citadel, care for body and soul. You understood that health is precious. The Stoics understood that true well-being is holistic. Care for your physical vessel through healthy eating and movement, for it is the vehicle of your life. Nurture your soul through reflection, learning, and meaningful connection. Your mind is your inner fortress. Protect and cultivate it. Imagine the profound shift in your daily life. No longer are you merely reacting to external demands, but consciously crafting each moment. You become the sculptor of your time, choosing which experiences to cherish, which relationships to deepen, and which inner virtues to cultivate. This transformation isn't about reaching an end goal. It's about embracing the richness of the journey, recognizing that every single moment, whether filled with joy or challenge, is a gift to be unwrapped and experienced fully. This is the essence of living Tronven, living fully, completely. So what is the gentle whisper from one who has also been caught in life's ceaseless current? A heartfelt reminder from a fellow traveler who has also stumbled and risen again. Slow down, just a little. Not to stop, but to truly feel the ground beneath your feet, to hear the quiet symphony of life unfolding around you. Love more, and let anger find less space in your heart. Resentment is a heavy burden that weighs down your soul, stealing precious moments of peace. Practice forgiveness, not for the sake of others alone, but for your own liberation, before the opportunity for reconciliation slips away forever. And never ever forget to care for yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit. These are your true companions on this journey, the only ones who will see it through with you from beginning to end. The age of 40 is not an ending. It is a profound, illuminating comma, a sacred pause in the grand sentence of your life, a moment of tinch thuk of awakening for you to begin truly living. Not just existing, but flourishing, to embrace each sunrise with gratitude, each challenge with resilience, each relationship with profound presence, before everything that fills your days becomes but a wistful memory, a fleeting echo in the chambers of your mind. How much time do you really have left? Is it enough? The answer, my friend, depends entirely on how you choose to live from this day forward. It's a question without a fixed numerical answer, but with a profound call to action. Embrace the wisdom of the ages, embrace the lessons of your own life, and step into a future crafted with intention and purpose. What is one thing you will start doing, or one thing you will stop doing, to live more fully starting today? What is a past regret or unresolved relationship you feel called to address after hearing this message? What other questions about life's profound journey do you carry in your heart? Please, share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. Your journey inspires others, and your engagement fuels this community. If this video has brought you even a flicker of understanding or a surge of inspiration, like this video, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel Stoic Glimmer for more timeless wisdom that illuminates your modern life. Thank you for walking this path with us. May your remaining time be a masterpiece of conscious living.